Brian here from quantlabs.net. Today in this video, I'm going to attempt to show you how to install Linux and OpenBB on Windows 11. Okay, so let me get this rolling here. Okay, so first I would just do a GitHub OpenBB search, and that will find you here. So we're going to use the Docker installation. It's easier than any of the other ones, Anaconda, Python. So we're going to install, I guess, Docker install Docker. Um, first we got to install. So right now I do have a fresh install of the Ubuntu uh, WSI subsystem. So this is fairly new install. It's fresh. And if you want to know how to do that, just do a search for Windows subsystem for Linux or something like that, WSL, and then that will guide you through the instructions. Fairly basic and simple as well. So once you get to that point, what we need to do is install Docker. So what we're doing here is installing Docker right here. Um, so make sure you have the Docker desktop installed. Install links can be found here. To confirm that your Docker desktop is open a command prompt. So our goal here is to just get to run right here, Python terminal, Python. And what that terminal is, that's the OpenBB terminal. So we can run that at the command level of Python. So let's see, we need to install uh, Docker. So let me just see, download the latest Docker image. So there is a pre-installed Docker. So first things first is we need to install Docker. That's fairly simple. So let me just get that installed. That's pretty standard. We want the desktop version for obviously Windows. We are desktop, install the fast to containerize your Mac with, uh, we want Windows. Docker's Windows 11. Install desktop on Windows. So this is the one we want. So I'll just do a simple download. Hopefully this will run. Uh, Edge is not very good at this. This is version 2 of this install. So hopefully this will run. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, here we go. Yes. So we're going to be guided through a wizard with Docker. So hopefully this will run fine. And it's a nice install and easy shortcut. Yes. Configuration. Unpacking everything. And then hopefully it'll install. Docker is a beast, but I do like these prepackaged instead of doing it compiling from source code and all that nonsense. It's one of the reasons why I went on Windows to avoid all this stuff, because trying to get OpenBB running on Linux, my Mint Linux was just a nightmare. And no offense to anybody, I just don't have the time or the patience to go through that. Um, as I said, this is take 2 of this, and I was just trying to install it for Python. Just makes more sense to install it in a Docker. And as you can see here, part of the instructions, which is nice, there is a prepackaged uh, version here of a Dockerized container of OpenBB, so it should be much simpler. Probably, hopefully, the complicated part will be installing Docker, and that should be pretty simple, as you can see here. And we just run it, set it up, um, and we'll go from there. Yeah, Docker is a very popular way to have different environments of Linux. In my case, I'm okay doing it this way because I'm this is specifically for OpenBB and be able to run, as I said, just the Python terminal, the latest version, and it should be a lot easier. This thing seems to be a beast, this Docker. When I had my Mac years ago and I installed